Hello, good morning. It's a Saturday morning. I got up really early. I've actually been up for hours and I had a very productive morning today. The kids are just getting up. We're just getting brunch ready. Yeah, I'm just really excited because today there's a lot going on. I'm hoping that I can remember to carry my camera around, but I'm also can show you my new hairstyle. I've been playing around with these 1940s vintage hairstyles. See that? And I quite like that some of them you sort of can pin the hair off of your face. I think I like this side a lot more than I do this side, but at least it's my hair is sort of tucked away, but it's not braided like my hair used to get braided when I was in primary school, which is one of my I need to learn how to do my hair in a more grown-up way. So for brunch, what are we having for brunch here at Casa Hila? Baked beans. Sorry, not brunch, breakfast. It's breakfast. It's 9 o'clock. We've got some baked beans, some sausage, some hash brown, and toast. And my son, who's supposed to be in charge of the breakfast, is coming down. He's a bit late. We all went to bed really late last night because what we ended up doing was we ended up watching the movie here in the fire area. So all of us were sort of sat around the fire and we had the laptop on the chair over there, and it was so cozy with the lights out and just the lights of the Christmas tree. And we all ended up sort of dozing off and falling asleep there. So it wasn't until about midnight before most of us got up to get upstairs into bed and what have you. But it was really, really lovely because it was just nice and cozy, and the rest of the house is cold. It's just the nature of some older Victorian houses is that they are quite cold and drafty, and at least we have that one warm space. So everybody is sort of sluggish this morning, but I had to get up early because I had to edit the video, which turned out to be an epic 49 minutes. That's after I had very viciously chopped it down. So today I'm going to try and be just a little bit more judicious in how I record it so that the vlogs are not as long as the last couple of days. Okay, I'm gonna get the air fryer going now and making the pizza dough because it's pizza night. So my husband is the pizza dough expert. So every Saturday morning, first thing, he gets the pizza dough going. Oh, so you don't add the flour first? No. So some antlers.
Christmas hats.
Yeah. And then over there, lurgy. My husband's hunting around for the yeast. And we're ready to go to the brownie shop.
The word you're looking for is rooting around.
No.
Because I've got the antlers on.
Ah,
Oh.
I think that's a classic dad joke. Okay.
Instead of ha ha ha. Ho ho ho.
So that's just looking like that. Is the flour already in there?
Nope.
No? Oh, and then you add the flour afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Huh?
So the flowers last.
The flour is last. And we have this bread maker that we've had for...
Still going strong.
How long have we had it for?
At least 10 years.
10 years, yeah. At least 10 years. This is a Panasonic bread maker and it's still going strong. No signs of needing replacement anytime soon.
And I'll fix it if it does.
Unless if it's a KitchenAid that needs to be. Okay, lovelies, let's go. Let's go.
Hey, no, you've already gotten enough.
Don't forget to leave some for Mama and Dad as well, you know.
No, we will, don't worry.
And baked beans. And it's raining. It's cold outside. Oi, Ozzy, remember others still haven't had any baked beans, Ozzy.
Spoon instead of a spatula. That's like the worst way to choose. Alright, eat.
It's all wet.
Right, you're gonna make.
I'm worried I might be catching something. There seems to be a lot of bugs going around, so I'm drinking loads of vitamin C and zinc, which I have to drink through a straw because it's very sugary and it can cause a lot of acidity in my mouth. So that's where I'm at. I have a few minutes now before I have to go pick up the kids, and I'm going to sort out the blender thing because I have to fix the cupboard where it lives. Let's see. This is sort of an appliance garage, and it's got a mishmash of the juicer, the handheld mixer, etc. And I've got another one of these kitchen cupboard organizer shelf thingies here. So that's gonna take that. So I need to figure out the new home for the new piece of equipment and see which one is going to be going. It's quite cold. We're currently experiencing some sort of a storm. So it's quite cold and it's rainy and it's windy. And so I've had to wear my scarf here and just stick it into my sweater dress. And that's keeping me a little bit warm. So as you can tell, I love my kitchen appliances. So this one was 15 pounds off at Costco. The hope is that it's smaller and it takes up less space than some of the things that I have in there. We have a multi food preparation system that we've had for nearly 12 years That's the one that needs to go. This bit here, the seal stopped working, so whenever we were trying to do smoothies, they would just come through. And I've just kept it. You know, when you keep some of those things that they've just been there for so long, you don't imagine that they shouldn't be in there. So it's gonna go. I need a knife. So this is why I think I might be coming down with something. I just feel just a little bit slow. Like my brain just isn't as snappy as it should be. Saturdays, rainy Saturdays, what are we to do? What are we to do? Anyway, oh, that's looking nice. It's got a small. It's got this accessory, which is supposed to be 150 grams. Oh, it's a coffee grinder. So it comes with a coffee grinder. Love, the new blender thing, it comes with a coffee grinder. It comes with a coffee grinder. That's pretty cool. My husband really likes coffee. I've just managed to keep the coffee habit again. So
think of the savings.
Huh?
Think of the savings.
Yeah. Oh, wow. This is really heavy. I really feel like I could knock out a burglar with this compared to the old one that we had. Oh my days. The blade has got a little sharp thingy on here, which wasn't on the last one. I wonder if that's meant to be there.
You explained that we had the last one.
Yeah? Yeah. So this is the old one. And that's just smooth on here. But this one has this pointed down thingy on here. It's very weird. I don't know if that's intentional.
Let's talk
But
about having new tech and stuff.
Yeah,
Like that.
but it feels, this is heavier, this is more solid. Yeah. And what else have we got in here? A little blade cutter thingy. Oh, this is really cool. It's got a blade protector. I like that. One of the reasons I wasn't too happy with the other one is the blades were just kind of, you know, out in the open. So that's pretty cool. And oh, what's this? Oh, I didn't see that. My husband's just noticed something. When you push it in, the blade goes further down. That's pretty cool because then you get more throughput between where the blade is and the top. It's gonna be fun. And a new whisk. Our old whisk, first of all, lost one of the tines, and then it lost the second one, and then it lost the third one, and then the fourth one, we lost it whilst one of the girls was using it, and it missed scratching her face, tearing into her face by only an inch, and I was like, that's it, we're done with it, it's gone, because they kept on coming out during operation, and when it's whipping at a fast rate, one of these things can be like, you know, those little streamers that you use. Okay, and then, ooh, so it's much smaller actually compared to boing. Look at that. And this thing, it came with that, and this is so much smaller, much more compact. Okay. And oh wow, this is really heavier. So I'm hoping that this is way more powerful. Feel that, love? It's like a little dumbbell. Do some dumbbells. And then that's the nozzle.
Pretty sure it is.
That's the nozzle where the whisk attachment goes on. I'll be so glad to get my mechanical whisk back. It's been so tough for me having to do hand whisking in order to do any whipping of cream. This is such a tough life. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Okay, well, I'll give it a go later on, but first of all we need to find where it stores. But it's finally done. It's something that has been an eyesore for me, getting this thing sorted. So I'm happy to have gotten that done. Pizza making on the go. Artichokes, olives, jalapeno, mushrooms, red peppers, red onions, and then over here we have some chicken tikka breast ham and some frankfurters, and then some hot pepperoni, and this is the mozzarella, and that's the tomato sauce. And the kids won't have pizza night without wedges. Got wedges. And the star of the show, the pizza doughs, nicely proving over here. So it's all going well. Currently preheating the oven. So pizza night is another really popular food night here. Kids love pizza, and it's really quite easy to make. Oh, I've got a headline. Oh dear, I was wearing my hat and I clearly had it shoved too far down. It's now giving me a headline. But yeah, pizza is incredibly popular. Kids love it. They'll have it with wedges as well. And it's a good opportunity to use up any leftover bits and bobs in the fridge. They tend to go really well on there. And it's also it works out cheap as well. It's a lot cheaper than actually buying real pizza. We just make it. Although I need to calculate that to check exactly how much we save from actually making our own pizza. And then we have the fire going. And that's where I'm going to be parking myself for the rest of the evening, because I sense that my body is trying to fight something off. So I'm just going to rest and drink a lot of hot fluids, maybe even get some bone broth out. But I think separately, I think my coif has held up really well. Even though I've been putting a hat over it, which has really surprised me. Who knew vintage hairstyles are actually really good? They work well with hats. I think I'm quite convinced. Right. How long until dinner, love? Please. Oh, okay, thanks. So I have about half an hour of sitting, and some nuts in a bowl. What I don't have is a nutcracker, so I'll be using one of the logs to try and crack them.